down a little bit, but you're looking ahead and you see themes that investors can play on for next year. So what are some of those themes?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, tech stocks have been vulnerable to the macro environment because there is a degree of cyclicality within any kind of tech stock. But what we try to focus on at Eaton Vance is long-term secular themes, and we see a lot of emerging secular themes that could potentially lead to great performance for tech stocks in 2013.
So give me an example of one of those.
Well, I think mobile computing is certainly well known amongst anyone in the industry, but I think many people might think that has played out, but the fact is that we're still in the early innings of that long-term trend. When you think about mobile penetration, we're still at less than 30% penetrated globally, and in the United States less than 50% globally. I'm sorry, in the United States less than 50%. So we think there's still plenty of upside within that long-term theme.
So who are the players in that space that you should invest in that will benefit?
Well, the obvious players, the hardware players, the names like Apple, Google, Amazon to some degree, but we like the component players as well, some of the chip companies, names like Qualcomm, Broadcom. We think these are very attractively valued and have great growth prospects going forward.
How does the valuation look now on a stock like Apple or Google, where we have seen volatility?
Well, I mean, the fact is these are great growth opportunities, yet they still trade at discounts to the market. I mean, Apple net of cash is at 8 or 9 times earnings. Google net of cash is still at a discount to the market. And these are huge markets that they play in. They have huge growth opportunities, but the market has been so fickle and so cyclically oriented because of the macro environment and its weight on these stocks. But we think once we get a little bit of an economic tailwind, we can get some multiple expansion. As these companies grow, we'll have that double-barreled action of earnings growth and multiple expansion, which will lead to great stock prices going forward.
How do you play Facebook's drive to get into mobile? Is that buying Facebook or something else?
Oh, Facebook definitely. I mean, their opportunity within the global ad market is tremendous. They've got 1 billion registered users, a 500 million of them are active users. That's a lot of eyeballs, and advertisers salivate over that type of audience. We think of a $600 billion market size opportunity, the global ad market. They should be able to get their fair share of that over time, and we think that they'll grow in kind.